Looked at that, by the way, but I did not qualify for it. So it has some really strict requirements.
Yeah, they are trying to get
What was it?
And I
I
appreciate
don't know what island was it supposed to
I
be?
think it's called Howard's Island. It's a tiny little island, super flat. Where the freckle cream in the shoe was found was called Nicomaroro, though. So,
That is, but it doesn't sound
such.
Howard and then Nicomaroro.
Here, hold on. Figure this out. Nicomaroro is definitely correct. I'm not.
Was this just like a 2 a.m. at night rabbit hole you fell down, or were you interested in
1
like-
a.m., yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's where you are. Perfect. If we all have her.
It just came up on my feed and I was like, Amelia Earhart's put this mystery song, and I was like, click.
Interesting. Go on.
But yeah, and I think my plan is if that doesn't work out, then I'm gonna go talk to the people on there and doing internship there.
Howland.
Really love it.
Howland. Yeah. Howland
Programming, so it's like a student guide training and then do some restoration guides with them and kind of get to know them a little bit and find
Say never thought too much about that, but now that I've heard about it,
I've got
it's
like
pretty
a lot
interesting.
of here and nothing is confirmed because I'm waiting for.
I just think it's cool that, like, almost 100 years later, the mystery's finally cracked. Maybe. We're like 5% off, but maybe.
like what project?
Weird thing, the Bermuda Triangle. Triangle. How all those planes go missing.
Planes go missing, like, even, what was it, like the Malaysia airline one?
Which is still
I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't know a lot about it.
I don't either. But I think that plane went missing.
Yeah. It's like the recent trend where all the planes are crashing, just out of nowhere.
Yeah, there's
But
something going on.
apparently, like, there's always been a lot of plane crashes. They're just not reporting. Like on the news a lot. Indeed.
Yeah.
Apparently, I saw this news headline that China has been using birds for drones.
Oh, yeah.
So all those people were like, I knew it. Birds are here.
What's the time on the cameras?
I've seen some funny
2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Oh, did we switch?
Yeah, we moved
Yeah.
them.
Great.
So are you guys like comfortable coming on your own or maybe with like one other person from the team to do this during the week?
Yeah.
Potentially.
Okay.
I don't know, like, when.
Okay. But if you do have time and you sign up to come, do you know all the steps of like setting up everything? If not, today's the day to like write everything down. Be like, okay, I get this from here and this from this other room and
Where this was?
It's, yeah.
this, we're actually gonna hang on to this tubing and stick it in the cupboard so that we don't have to like go dig through tubing every time.
Okay.
What room is the barrier in? I don't know.
Oh, I think this was down here.
Yep, these both sit underneath the raceway. The two split tanks should be over here on this table. The models will be in the cupboard. And you'll need to know how to hook up the air hose and everything. I should check into that.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that's fine. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm confidently saying, well, if I learn that stuff, it's at 2 a.m. on YouTube, and I'm just in bed, like, I need something to fall asleep to. Because, like, the whole argument about Komodo dragons being venomous or not, that was an interesting video. Apparently not.
I think
But
they just had,
apparently-
like, really bad breath and, like, it
So that's like the whole thing. That the argument is there's like a group of people that are like they are 100% venomous. There's signs of everything like venomous people who go and get the degree say they're venomous, and you have the other group of people who go no, they're not venomous.
because it's
You're
not, like, a
retarded.
liquid.
Well, that's the thing though. They apparently can find venom glands right here when they run their little thing with them. But I guess the way they inject it is the biggest issue with people because they don't know how it's injected, if it's injected. But
Well, it's not. It's just
Well, it has to be when they bite to be venomous.
So it can't just be like
You
inhaled.
can't, yeah, you can't inhale. Then it's poisonous.
Um,
It's like when you ingest something, like a frog, it's poisonous. But when you get injected,
okay, well then I agree they're not or venomous.
but then when they bite their victims die like 3 days later. Water buffalo specifically.
Dude, have you seen a water buffalo swim?
Why?
Some scary stuff.
Why do they struggle?
Dude, no, I didn't think they could like I thought water buffaloes just hung out by water. They swim, like they're good at swimming.
Yeah, I'm sure it looks like a cow swimming.
They have like big
Yeah,
horn, and then they just look like a hammerhead in the water. It's spooky.
They just look like a hammerhead. You don't see the little feet kicking.
No, it was like from on top of them, like not in the water, but
Doesn't it look like a wildebeest crossing a river almost in Africa with the crocodiles?
no, it looks like a shark.
It looks like a shark.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just like
Just giant horns and then
momentum.
body, and then they're pretty fast. Like I didn't think a cow could be fast at anything, but
I mean, hippos. Look at them in the water and move.
Well, probably, but that would create a false, would be an experiment of their natural human behavior, which is, yeah. Yeah.
Now, are they talking to each other? Is
I
that
was
one?
suggesting that,
They're still just interested in each other.
having them pair on the other side of this one.
It's a person.
In my mind, the biggest barrier is
Set up.
this experiment.
He came out.
Have you seen them swimming around?
They're still talking to each other. This one over here looks like he's out. Oh, that one looks like he might be interested in anything. Oh, he was. Yeah. So that was last time.
So a way to control variability is that there's a fish that's sedated who we can't really tell them apart, and it's investigate the behavior of this fish changes within the group. But that's what the whole experiment is that whether it's cheap or not. So there have been all kinds of problems just like the ways that we're after the fish swims.
So there's only two fish that are separate.
And it's, I think, a lot of what we've been working on is trying to figure out how to do it all. But yeah, my theory is that there is no way that Goby's could have done a painting because the characters were giving that like extreme stress behavior when we got moving.
do you know that Canada is a king?
I feel like I did know that.
Like Charles is the king of Canada.
I feel like I did know that.
I did not know that.
I feel like I know that. Because of South Park, that's why I know that. There was like one game that they had. That was funny. Yeah.
I found that to be so bizarre. Like I saw him give a speech and he was in it like I'm the king of Canada. When?
And they also have a president.
Well, they have a, like that makes sense because they England has a prime minister and so does Canada. But I thought it was like everybody has their own prime minister. But I guess it's just British people.
Just British people, pretty much. And then isn't Australia controlled by?
And so is Jamaica.
Yeah. Like what? Why?
So I guess like India and the U.S. are the only two. I'm sure there's more maybe. Who
guess
like
it's a-
escaped British grip.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it Mahatma Gandhi that did that?
I don't
They
know.
were like,
I don't know who that is. Mahatma Gandhi?
you never heard of him?
No.
Like the Indian like peace dude. He like
Oh,
wears
maybe-
robes and he's like really old.
Maybe I did know him, but I
You don't
forgot.
know. You know.
Probably.
There's no way you got through grade school without knowing who Mahatma Gandhi was.
Listen, I probably learned about him just because I needed to, and then I forgot about him.
Fair.
There's a lot of people out there. Oh my god.
This guy.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah.
I didn't remember what he did though.
Ah, yeah. Independence from the
doing how many? Oh, whoever.
You're not even